John Fury said this press conference is now over because I say it's over. It was incredible.
This is Jonathan Agdal, Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Mike Majlak here at the press conference. Mike, it's all kicked off. What's your reaction to what we saw out there? John Fury kicks the tables down. It's over.
There was a lot of people that could have trended on Twitter coming out of this event. John Fury's the only person that did. John Fury is him. He's the man. He's a legendary, person in the sport, and that was one of the most amazing displays of I don't even know what to call it. It was fucking insane. It was nuts. Flipping tables. John Fury said this press conference is now over because I say it's over. It was incredible, but otherwise good back and forth. I think between everybody. I mean the hype for this card is massive. I don't think anybody expected it to get this big. Obviously it's been kind of ugly and brutal, but Dillon's done a lot of pulling on the promotional side, and I think people are excited about the card. So October 14th, I think everybody's pumped up for it.
Did you expect Danis to be a bit more vocal today? He's been saying a lot of stuff on Twitter, but I mean, he did obviously kick off and stuff, but he wasn't as vocal as I expected anyway.
No, he did. I think he did exactly what everybody thought he was going to do. He's always been one of the best Twitter trolls. He's incredible on Twitter, but he's a little bit more passive in person. Not a super aggressive person. That's why most people don't really think he's going to show up for the fight, which I don't think he's going to show up for the fight. And if he does show up for the fight, I think you could put every dollar you have in your bank account on Logan. But there's no question about it. He's quite the promoter, just more online, not in person.
What have you made of what he said about Nina and things like that? Is it too far? Is it because you're from that world of creating content, getting people hyped up and things, or is it too far when you bring in personal family members?
No, I think there's a way to go about it. I mean, you got to realize, like, in a little bit of a different way. I mean, I went through that myself with having a woman that was high profile, and it's a very different story, but it's nasty. It's nasty stuff. I think there's a way to promote a fight, and then there's targeted, relentless harassment of someone that's not involved in the event that is borderline criminal. And I think it's fucking disgusting. I mean, make no mistake about it. It's working. It's working. People are excited about the fight. He's picking up every drop of clout he can off of it. But no, I don't think anybody with a half a heart would say that what he's doing is by any means morally okay. By any means, great promotion, but disgusting. I mean, there's an actual human life, being affected by this. A person, a brand, a soul, a human, who whether or not made mistakes, who knows what she fucking did, if any of that stuff's even real or what those pictures are. But I think it's kind of gross. But it's not my decision to make.
And just two more. What do you think of KSI Tommy Fury? How does it end?
I mean, John Fury stole the show. I mean, it's going to be. I mean, that's really the story here. I mean, we gotta keep in mind, away from all the theatrics, that the main fight here is KSI and Tommy, because it's going to be very decisive of this entire space. It's kind of going to crown victorious. Who really is the A side of this space. Who I guess right now you have to say is Tommy, and if KSI is able to take him down, then I guess it's KSI. And does it lead to Jake Paul KSI in the future? Who knows? But it's that's really the most important fight storyline wise in terms of continuing on this space.
Final question: are we going to see Mike Majlak in the ring? I actually spoke to Faith Ordway when she had her fight, and she said Mike Majlak against Aiden Ross is the fight to make. Are you going to make your Misfits debut or any other boxing debut at some point?
I have. My situation's like this. I'm by no means afraid to get hit. I'm by no means afraid to get into the action. I have a beaten body. I don't know if you know this, but I did heroin for a long time, and so I have a lot of really bad injuries. I've got a fucked up right ankle. I've got plates. I've got screws. I got pins. I got a lot of shit. But if I was able to rehab my body enough to get in there, then yeah, I'm sure Aiden Ross is not the person. Somebody that fights at 200 pounds, 6'3", maybe. But you know, I have no experience, nor do I have any real meaningful desire to do it. You know, I'd like to keep rating cheeseburgers and hanging out with hot girls and you know, and podcasting and answering interviews.
Well, you're doing brilliant on Impaulsive. Keep that up, and I'm sure we'll see you fight week October 14th. Man.
Thanks, brother.